Continuing our coverage now of the criminal charges and next steps for former President Donald Trump. Today, he is back at his home in Florida after appearing in court yesterday in New York. Mr. Trump is charged with 34 counts of falsifying business records in the first degree, a Class E felony. It is the first time in history a former president faces felony charges. Let's get to NBC's Bree Jackson for the latest from Capitol Hill.
Following his historic arraignment in a New York courtroom, former President Trump returned to his Mar-a-Lago estate, downplaying the criminal charges.
Everybody said this is not really an indictment. There's nothing here.
He railed against prosecutors.
The criminal is the district attorney.
The Manhattan DA's office hit Mr. Trump with 34 felony charges related to hush money payments surrounding the 2016 election.
To make these payments, they set up shell companies, and they made yet more false statements.
Prosecutors laid out a broader picture during Tuesday's arraignment and what they called an unlawful plan to suppress negative information that could have affected Mr. Trump's 2016 presidential campaign. Trump pleaded not guilty, and his legal team claimed there's no there.
Where are the underlying charges? And the indictment actually did not list what these underlying charges are.
This is just one legal issue the former president is dealing with. Two other investigations include efforts to overturn the Georgia 2020 election results and classify documents found at Mar-a-Lago. They could be more damaging.
Fulton County is going to come next. That's a stronger case, followed by Jack Smith and Merrick Garland on the strongest cases of all.
There's also an inquiry into the former president's role in the January 6th attack at the U.S. Capitol. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
During Mr. Trump's speech last night, he tore into all of the investigations he's currently facing, and that includes the potential criminal case against him in Fulton County and the district attorney, Fani Willis, who is overseeing that investigation.
They've got a local racist Democrat district attorney in Atlanta who is doing everything in her power to indict me over an absolutely perfect phone call. Nobody said, "Sir, you shouldn't say that." Many people on the phone were hung up in disgust because of something I inappropriately said.
NBC News reports that Fulton County DA Fani Willis is watching what happens in New York closely as she considers potential indictments against Trump. Her office looking into accusations of illegal efforts to change the outcome of the 2020 election. She has always maintained the case is simply about upholding the law, not about politics. There's also new response to Trump's comments from the National Black Prosecutors Association. In a statement, the group says labeling a chief prosecutor, especially black prosecutors, as racist and accusing them of prosecutorial misconduct is unacceptable, saying it directly attacks their credibility and dedication. There are a lot of moving parts in this story, including how these charges could impact Mr. Trump's 2024 campaign. You can find full coverage right now on 11alive.com.